from the US, Dan Schawbel, who is the Managing Director of Workplace Intelligence in Boston. Can I start with you, Dan? What are your big concerns that have been raised since the pandemic about the workplace?
The biggest concern right now when it comes to the workplace is virtual learning, remote working, safety in the offices. So we're going to step into a workplace where there are going to be rules and procedures for employees. There will be fewer people in physical office spaces because of social distancing. We're going to move from open to more closed and flexible floor plans and spaces. And technology will be used for contact tracing and robots, physical robots, to ensure that rooms are disinfected, fewer people in elevators, masks, gloves. Because people don't feel secure going back into the workplace, companies are going to have to ensure that they're protected and secure as they go back.
And Dan, is there a concern a bit that it's out of sight, out of mind, that certain personalities perhaps work much better from home?
People who are in a physical space with senior leadership will always have a competitive advantage over remote workers. Out of sight, out of mind. If you're with senior leadership, they see you, and there are social elements in play that enable you to form stronger bonds that you can't do while working remote. The other thing is Mark Zuckerberg said that those people who are working remote will actually get paid less. So that's a negative, but the positive, people from, people who can't move to Silicon Valley will be able to compete for those jobs at Google and Facebook and other prominent tech companies. So there is a pro and con with remote work versus showing up into the office.
I mean, Dan, some of the technology is so exciting, but I think many people are already experiencing Zoom fatigue, particularly. Might that have to change our relationship with the technology too, because at times it will just be too overwhelming? Yes,
I was on 2 Zoom video calls with a combined 100 people one night, and I got up and I felt very sick. So yes, all this screen time, overstimulus with looking at all these different faces and nonverbal cues is wearing us down. So what I've been recommending to leaders is, have a few Zoom calls a week, but also understand that maybe pick up the phone a few times because you want to limit overusage of video and Zoom fatigue.